Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming off of Survivor Series, which I think we can all collectively agree it wasn't the best show, but
Booty
the main
cheeks.
event certainly, I think, delivered without having any returns. Now, CM Punk, Roman Reigns, obviously that was the talk. That video, all the media, everything got lots of love. There was a lot of views on those videos. It was actually kind of insane for CM Punk and Roman Reigns. I just don't have the exact number, but it definitely seems like WWE knows that this is a direction that they can go, and they know that there's money there to be made because it isn't news that Roman Reigns and CM Punk had a little bad blood here and there, and yeah, man. Right now we got to talk about this feud. Do you guys think that we can twist and turn, maybe see these guys go at it at WrestleMania? Kenny, Omer, let's talk about it, man.
Yeah, please let's start with the biggest on because y'all already know that's what I don't care about.
I mean, WrestleMania is hilarious. This is not going to be a match of mania. It's going to be a match at some point, but I think it's probably going to be whenever Roman gets the title back, which like it will happen within the next year or so. Like Roman will be, whether it's a world champion or a WWE championship, he's going to be the champ again. And I think at that point, that's the point where Punk, because like remember at the end of the match, he went up to Paul Heyman, he hugged him, his little penguin eye, like he was like, "Oh, I love you, my CM Punk," and he was like, "Yeah, I got you, Paul. But one day I'm gonna come back for a favor, and I expect you to deliver." So I think that favor is going to be whenever Roman is the champion, because Paul Heyman is going to be around Roman. Obviously, he's going to be like, "I want my title shot," and then that's how they're going to do this. And I really hope because like again, I like WWE gets into this weird thing, right? Where I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it's just like we got the two personalities and that's it. That's all we need, right? Like we don't need to really like not tell a story, but like explain like why these two don't like each other, right? It's just like, oh, these two bad blood. And like they don't have like promo battles or whatever. Like it's like a weird thing they've done with a couple of these feuds. I do wish they kind of draw on like the past that these two have because like these two legitimately did not like each other, and for as of a couple of months ago, still we're not on good terms. So I'm not asking for y'all to crash out on Monday Night Raw or whatever. Kenny Baum might be like, nah, bury him. He might be like Roman Reigns, bury him on the mic.
Yeah.
But
Yes. Yes.
but I
Oh
would love to see
yes.
them be like, acknowledge like, yo, CM Punk when Roman Reigns was on the come up before he became what he is was basically preying on his downfall. In so many words as Roman probably said at the time, right? So like there's things you could say there, and like there's a history you can kind of like pull from that. I hope they do. I doubt they will because again, I think WWE gets into this like spot where there's like, look at this CM Punk and Roman Reigns, personalities, and then like we forget about story. But I don't know. Kenny Baum, what do you think, man? Because I know you have strong feelings about both CM Punk and Roman Reigns.
Well, I wouldn't say I got strong negative feelings about Roman Reigns because the guy, whether I think he's good or not, I mean, he's like the wrestler right now, the guy with the most aura. You really can't deny him. But CM Punk, at this point, he needs Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns doesn't need CM Punk. And I think that's hilarious because of the way CM Punk was trying to hold Roman Reigns back when he was coming up. I think that's because CM Punk saw what Roman Reigns was going to be, and he knew Roman Reigns was going to leapfrog him. Now, CM Punk went away for a very long time, and at this point, Roman Reigns has most definitely leapfrogged him because if you look at this picture right here, Roman is the guy, not CM Punk. CM Punk needs Roman at this point. Roman has a million options on the well, not in WWE. Roman could have a million options on the roster, and CM Punk is just another one of them. So, do I want to see this match happen? Absolutely not. I already told y'all what I want to see happen to CM Punk, but if this match did happen, I gotta admit it would have to be at WrestleMania because it's one of the biggest matches they have. So hopefully it doesn't happen, but I could see it happening at WrestleMania. Brian, what's the next one you got on the
First off, bro,
docket?
before you move on from this, bro, I don't think any of them need each other. If that makes sense, I don't think CM Punk needs Roman. I don't think Roman needs Punk. I think they both have their own motion, and you can't take that away from any of them. Now, a match with them two would be different. It would be fun. It would be a fun feud, especially with the history that they have with Paul Heyman, but I don't think they necessarily need each other like you say they do.
Did you see CM Punk lunge at Seth Rollins on Raw? I mean, bro needs something.
That proves
And
my
Seth
point.
Rollins can't
Because how
protect.
did Jack Perry get
Whoa,
get beat up by
why are you bringing
get beat
Jack
up by
Perry
CM
into this?
Punk?
There
You
we
can't
go.
keep Jack Perry.
He didn't get beat up by CM
Get beat up
bro.
by CM Punk.
Bro can't
one.
keep Jack Perry's name out of his mouth. All he does is bring up Jack Perry when he
I'm
doesn't have an
just saying,
argument. Come on,
because
bro.
he talking about look at how CM Punk throws them punches. Hey, bro, you should be embarrassed about how the wrestlers on your roster couldn't defend themselves
Jack
against them
Perry, he
little
just put Jack
punches.
Perry in a headlock for one. For two, CM
Exactly.
Punk, even though he's something, he got whooped out not once but twice in UFC. He is a trained fighter. I mean, he doesn't look good doing it, and we saw.
Yo, so I'm just gonna say it. Look,
real fight, but
I'm just gonna say it, man. He caught Jack Perry right after a hardcore match that he had when Punk was just stretched out.
Bro,
Come on, man.
bro,
Like you wanna?
CM Punk will literally body Jack Perry,
Hey,
no
man,
matter
I don't
what the
believe that.
circumstances are.
Jake Paul, CM Punk, Jack Perry in an MMA ring. Make it happen. You're the only person who can make it happen. Let's do it up, baby.
Jake Paul knocks out CM Punk with one punch.
Stop it.
And that's a fact.
I mean,
Anyway.
I can see that. I can see that.
Anyway,
But
CM Punk and Seth Rollins, right? This has stirred the pot a little bit because now Seth Rollins is even more mad. He has more reasoning to be even more upset at CM Punk because of the fact that he just teamed up with Roman Reigns. He's kind of cool with Roman Reigns, even if it's just, just to be cool. And Seth Rollins is not happy about that. And this seems to be the main event that WWE is now going after. Or not the main event. It could be a main event. I don't know. It depends if maybe there's a title on the line or something. But from what was said, I think that Seth Rollins has to go on ahead and get that world championship back from Gunther.
that's what's not happening.
That's what is
That's
happening.
what's not happening.
Because I tell you why. In the promo, CM Punk said, and this is one of the best promos CM Punk has cut in a long time.
It is his best WWE promo. It is his by far.
Since
not
he came
even
back, 100%.
trash
Bro.
promos up until this point.
I'm sick of racing people who I'm racing myself.
CM Punk said,
racing.
CM Punk said, I'm not interested. You don't have the world title. 6 months ago, you did. And you don't got that no more. So why we got to fight for? So I think Seth Rollins got to go and get that title and tell him, hey, bro, I got that world championship. Let's get it. Let's run it back.
I don't think.
Why are you chasing him if you're the world champion? If you're the world champion, he should be chasing you.
Well, the thing is, Seth got so much beef and animosity with this guy in kayfabe, maybe in real life as well.
I think in real life.
I think it's a better story though if like Seth at every point costs Punk the world title. It kind of gives him a bit of his own medicine in that until it's like undeniable that Punk's like, all right, I gotta get this like monkey off my back. I gotta get this dude away from me. I think that's the story you tell. I don't think you take the title off of Gunther like that. That'd be trash. Bro just signed a contract extension with WWE.
Hey,
and WWE.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Gunther
is over now.
If we want to talk about it, Gunther has not been the WWE champion that I thought he would be. It has not been
he's
that
better
good.
title reign.
Not his fault.
Better title reign than Cody.
Whoever's got the pin is their fault.
100%.
Now
Let's talk
now
about
it's not his fault. Now it's not his fault. Anyway, we'll see you guys on the next video. We will be talking about
I'm not
Gunther's
done.
title reign.
No, bro. I'm not done.
You think he's done? You gotta
not by a long shot. CM Punk needs some help, but Seth Rollins needs some help as well because we look at Roman Reigns thriving. At one point, I would have said Seth Rollins was the best wrestler in the world, but now he's down there with the worst. Dean Ambrose, John Moxley has reinvented himself, and I think he's a strong wrestler right now as well. But Seth Rollins, bottom of the barrel. I mean, I don't like CM Punk, but I actually think facing Seth Rollins would actually be a step back from him based on what he did with Drew McIntyre.
You just want to troll. We'll catch on the next video, man. Y'all be
Seth
easy.
Rollins, Triple H.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We're not taking no Seth Rollins slander over here, man. Y'all be easy, man.
Rip it. And squeeze.